Hello, everybody. We made it. Not It's kind of late, but still. Yay, we're here. So nice to see you to be back playing with you all players. And super excited to have you here, chat. Hey, Frozen. Nice. And Frank, yay. All right, before we get too far, let's do the DM inspo roll so I don't forget. So I'll roll a d20. You all also roll a d20. Whoever gets closest to the number I roll gets. You know what? I'm gonna give everybody DM inspo tonight because it's been so long since we got to play. And then whoever gets closest gets a second one. So okay. When you're set, Carly, let me know what you get.
I got a 6, and also something moving in my room.
Oh no. Tasha, how about you?
1.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Get
I
it out
mean,
of the
nice.
way.
Yeah. And Lil, how about you?
15.
Woo! Well, Carly gets it with the 6 as I rolled a 6. So, yay! Spot on. So everyone has a D10, I think it is right now for you all. Does that sound right?
I
Wait,
think
level
so,
11, I
yeah.
think. So
I'm not going to argue with it.
9 to, yes, 11.
nice, nice. um, let's see. I will double check. I'm pretty sure it's a D10 by now. I think level 10 was a D10. Let's see. Just need to know. Yeah, 10th level D10. Beautiful. So everyone has a D10, and Carly, you have two. Yeah, yeah. All right. So for viewers, we have been through a lot with our party here. My goodness. Seeking the lost gods currently. We're given two different leads: Tendar the Night Serpent in the Dream Realm, or Tyrant Thraxus, the possessing spirit, somewhere in the bowels of Avalon. Avalon being a near utopia, well regulated, well managed, plenty of free trade, things are supported, you can make a good living, you just can't cheat your way through to do it. Well guarded, there isn't much crime. However, even Avalon has its Thieves Guild, run by our very own Feora. Um, Next level Thieves Guild, because it manages to operate here in Avalon. You are currently residing in the Thieves Guild, which is actually submerged below the ocean waters, just outside the cliff upon which Avalon is built. Half in the mountain, half underwater. And in your search for Tyron Thraxus, who it's been rumored from a reliable source that Kazil, that Tyron Thraxus is possessing people in power and using it to begin to corrupt Avalon, using it as an influence for some sway. And whatever other means, I'm sure Tyron Thraxus has their own designs here. You've been told of a gala coming up in 2 or 3 days. I think it's 3 days from now, which you can attend under false identities, which you won't have to worry about because they're from the Thieves Guild.
Thank God.
Yeah, yeah. um, where you can keep an eye on the Council of Avalon members are all going to be in attendance, and if anyone is either possessed or a target for possession, it's going to be them or someone real close to them. So you're gonna get in and do your work to see if you can find anything out of the ordinary. Get some answers. With that being said, we're gonna drop back into the Thieves Guild here. I'll say we are actually waking up, so we'll have today and tomorrow, and then on that third night you'll have the gala. You've got the day to do whatever you like. You can shop. You can just look around town and everything. Whatever you would like to do. Um, obviously just so cool. These are all so cool. Anyway, you as viewers, you get to see that cool stuff later. That just caught my ADHD attention. Um, so or you finished introducing everyone. You're here running about things. Of course, you had your own incident beating on one of your members back in Oberman's Mill. You're seeking help from the guild here to give you some vials to hold on to, maybe find a way to manage this better. As you wake in the morning and find your friends, is there anything that you'd like to offer up for them to do today, or are you just having breakfast?
I guess just breakfast.
Okay. Anything for Ladrin or Tuna this morning?
Probably breakfast. Gregory's gonna be out.
Mhm.
Probably having breakfast, coffee, and playing a game of Phoenix chess. That
Nice.
seems like something she'd do.
Okay. Make for awesome. All right. Anything for Tuna?
I honestly think I'm probably just getting breakfast. Maybe playing with the girls a little bit.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No,
I'm
not
just
you.
playing with the girls a little bit.
So sorry. You're fine. Yeah. I went to bring up some, ambiance for the area, and it was full volume, cranked. Um,
Love
Not
that.
pleasant. There we go. So sorry. All right. All right, breakfast goes by. Does anybody need to do any shopping today? Anyone low on healing potions or other potions that you might need for?
Oh, I
That's a
still have.
that's a good question.
I have 2 greater healings and also spell slots, so we should be good.
Okay.
Unless, yeah, I can't think of anything I really want to buy. So I have a diamond.
Yeah.
I have 3 diamonds, so we're fine.
I mean, that's what I'm checking. I've got way too many devices. um, back of holding, back of holding, back of holding.
Well,
Okay, we've got 2 standard, 3 greater, 4 diamonds, 100 of diamond dust, 100 gold pieces. Sorry, just
Sorry. I'm trying not to bring attention to it, but it brings me joy.
so cute though, yeah.
listen. I'm just glad she's living her best life.
Good.
I think maybe we need another healing potion just in case. I think we're set on diamonds though.
Yeah. Well,
So, yeah.
if there's nothing specific over the next 3 days, let's say that you do navigate the city here and there. I'm sure you have jaunts to get some fresh air, pick up some clothing for the gala, and otherwise. I think the person here at the guild that deals with Vera's costumes and stuff is crafting these for you. Yeah, you get to, of course, Tuna and Figure, Avalon well, from past ventures here. Latrin, this is the epitome of big city. Um, Thankfully, it's run well. It isn't like, there isn't a bunch of pollution, there's a bunch of crime, but it's vast in its with all its construction. It does offer some magnificent views. There's a sheer cliff outside of the city, about a 2.5 hour walk, and you just look out over the ocean.
Yes,
Several hundred
she
feet
wants
from
some
you.
nature.
Nice, yeah. So you get to breathe in that fresh air. the ocean. As you are all walking about town, there are a few things that you noticed that would definitely, I think, catch your attention. The first is that there are, actually, let me ask everyone to just make a perception check as you navigate town. We'll see who might
Okay.
spot this first.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
11.
11. Okay. Nice.
I'm doing great.
Ladrin, how about you?
19.
Thank God.
Okay. Okay. And Feora?
Sorry, I had
Take your time.
it says advantage, and I was trying to remember what that was from.
Oh.
So it's from being a vampire. So then I was trying to check what. Anyways,
Gotcha. Does it count for this? Is it like, or is it just for like sight and sound?
advantage on perception rolls that rely on sense of smell, hearing, touch, or sight.
Okay, roll with advantage.
19. Says
Oh.
rogue.
Oh,
I rolled a 3 and a 1, but I have expertise, so
beautiful.
Jesus.
That's insane. Okay, and Legion, you got a 19 as well? Okay.
Mhm.
So, the three of you are walking around, and, Legion and you are both at the same time your attention is drawn to a flyer. You've seen a few of these, like the border's the same as some you've seen up, around town. There are different flyers posted for different things. But this is the first time you're close enough to take a closer look at it. And you see that it is talking about a threat facing the city. Werewolves in our midst.
Oh,
And there's
fuck.
that little stamp that you know is familiar. You saw it above the door of that Monster Hunters location up in Godeye Harbor. And in fact, once you're clued in as you walk about the city, it doesn't take too long to come across someone on their little soapbox in a corner talking about um, what's what they have coined the lichen threat that is facing the city. There are reports it could be your neighbor, it could be your child, it could be that stranger on the street on your walk home. But there are werewolves among us. 7 have already died. As you're walking by.
Is the flyer that we noticed, is it in eyesight of the soapbox fearmongerer?
They have not that one, but they have fresh ones there by the fear mongering individual on the soapbox that people are taking.
Well, I think, never mind. I think I feel a little too exposed. I was going to rip it down out of frustration, but I don't want to draw attention,
Gotcha. You'll
but I'll
see a
just
few
see.
others if you want. On the way home.
As we
There
walk
we go.
as we walk past, I do want to say to Legion, remember, they use silver ink.
Right.
Don't
Yes,
as
thank
we're like
you.
approaching the people handing out the flyers, like don't take one unless you have gloves on.
That's, you know what? Because, okay, so I just remembered she was not wearing gloves anymore after her ritual, but having heard that, she is going to take out what she had what that Feora had made and put those back
Okay.
on,
Oh,
just in,
nice.
just in
Yeah.
case,
I like that.
and then seethe while we're walking.
Oops. Okay. Beautiful. Well, you do notice plenty of people that are just brushing it off, like, ugh, you know, it's free speech and everything, and a lot of people are just like, but there are others that are taking flyers and such. And I'm sorry, Lil, did you have something?
I was gonna say that Farrah would put gloves on and take one back to and show to someone in the guild.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case. Sorry. Day goes by. Is there anything anyone wants to do by the end of day one?
Yes. Ladrin would have found just like a free time for maybe her and Feora to go have like a little coffee date. Tea date.
Oh,
Tea.
yeah.
Who am I playing? Tea date. Almost forgot who I was playing for a second. Okay. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Nice. Is that anything you just want that on the docket, or do you want to role play that out if you have anything to cover specifically?
I don't have anything specifically. I'm saving it for later.
Ooh, nice. Oh, yeah. Awesome. All right. In that case, the next day, at some point, getting fresh air. People are still out. More flyers, maybe, than the day before. Not by a lot, but it seems to be growing in effort, at the very minimum. You have a nice, let's say you stop in for lunch somewhere, the three of you. Some delicious food for your nose to local spots. And find yourself at a rather small location. And I'd like to ask you all for a fresh perception check as you find yourselves eating some delicious food, having some conversation.
Oh, me
Mhm.
too? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. I was like,
Mhm.
wait, is this the date?
Oh, yeah.
Just having a moment.
Mhm.
Oh, well, why do I bother when we
Oh
have the
no.
rogue?
Yeah, nice. Would you get Duda?
That is a genetically modified 20.
Nice.
So, dirty 20.
That's awesome. Legion.
Gotta go back and find it. What did I? Oh, 12. 12.
Oh. And
Guess
Feora,
what?
what'd you get? Yeah.
Nat 20 for a 29.
Oh.
Okay. Well, inferior, but clearly the first one to notice. Someone else in this restaurant is going into a bit of a coughing fit. A little annoying at first, I think it doesn't take long for everybody to kind of catch that. But you're the first one here that catches this deep heaving cough turning into a person shifting from human to werewolf in the restaurant. People start fleeing the restaurant. You all wish to leave? Let the city guard handle it? Is there anything you'd like to do here?
I think Tuna is going to stand up and kind of to everyone else, everyone out. We can handle this. Because Tuna does not want this person to die just for being a werewolf.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
City Guard is not handling this.
Nice. Okay, people like nod, others don't even like acknowledge it, and they're just running. Everyone is emptying out of this except the three of you. Chairs are getting tipped over, food and drink and bottles and plates are breaking on the ground. People are screaming. Oh, you hear the pain in this person's voices are shifting into a werewolf. In that case, I'll ask you all to roll some initiative. And we'll start with Tuna.
That is a 16.
Okay. 16 for Tuna. All right. Ladrin.
18.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, yeah. Gotta show Tuna up.
What? Who is this?
Just kidding. And Feora.
26.
Oh, shut up.
Jeez. So like,
Bye.
We're so back.
Tuna stands up from the table. Ladron pushes. Feora leaps over them. How does it go again?
And I'm
All right.
just like,
Mhm.
Never mind.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, and it looks like our werewolves just slow today, and they're shifting after all. So, okay, so let me do a little swaparoo here so y'all can see. Let's do this, and then that should let me switch this camera on Zoom for you all. There we go. I hope. Oh, these people are fleeing. They'll be out next round. They're all running. 3 of you were sitting here at this table. As that person shifts, there's one other person left behind that you notice is now kind of, they've been huddled up in fear, kind of holding themselves, but their shoulders, and they also shift into a weird 2 here in this place. Feora, you are up first, and Ladron, you are on deck. Feora, what would you like to do?
Realize I picked a bad time to stop being a werewolf.
Nice.
Just airplane this.
I swear, I used to be able to relate to you.
My friends are werewolves.
No!
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Wrong.
Wrong
Incorrect.
direction. Yeah.
Not
What?
things you say.
Nice. All right, let me shift over for wonderful viewers as well so they can see me. To battle!
God, it has been so long
A hot
since
minute.
we've done anything. I don't.
Also, for this verse for our players, I don't know if that's in camera, but this is the Feora mini, the new one, the vampire Feora.
Oh, she's so hot.
Nice.
Girlfriend.
Oh gosh, why does it have nobody on here? That's so silly. Here we go.
Just don't know. I guess. You know what? Can I do a check to see, like, does it look like they've ever shifted before? Like, kind of a
Yeah,
vibe
make
check
an
on it?
insight check. That's fine.
Cool. 16.
16. Okay. I mean, you've experienced this firsthand yourself and with your friends, so you would know that this seems to be, if not their first time, second or third. It's early. This is, they're not accustomed to this at all.
Oh, cute. Okay. I don't want to be attacking them, and that's kind of what I specialize in.
Mhm.
So I think what I'm going to do is just move closer to the people leaving,
Okay.
because my intention is going to be to kind of keep anyone from coming in.
Like over here to be between them.
Yeah, so I guess to kind of be as a barrier from them, and then once they're gone, just kind of stay by the door, maybe?
Okay.
And then I'll let the werewolves do like their little wolfy chat thing.
Gotcha.
Or whatever you guys end up doing, but I'm not gonna
Okay.
be stabbing today.
All right. Very good. Then that moves us down to Ladrum, Tuna on deck. Ladrum, what would you like to do? You figure out we'll get in card.
I'm sorry, you pull out the collar, you said? Feora, sorry. Feora.
What?
What did you say you did just now?
I just did an insight check to see like if you've
Right.
done this before, and then I'm just gonna try and stand in between the people still fleeing.
Okay. And for some reason, I heard like you pulled out a collar or something. I don't. Sorry. I don't know.
No,
Pops her collar.
she does not do that. It's not canon.
All right, bummer.
Okay, so how many people are still left in the
There are 3 people
The
that are
building.
fleeing. They'll be out next
Okay.
round. They're almost by the door, and Fiora's protecting them, leaving the 2 werewolves over there.
I'm gonna get. I'm gonna move. I want to be maybe 15 feet away from the one at the top, and it could just be straight across to the right, or right there. Sorry, yeah, that's perfect.
This is 10 feet. You want to be back one?
Oh, that's 10. Let me go up.
This?
Up. Yes, perfect.
Here?
That's
15 feet. Or do you want to be back one square?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
I also don't want to. All of my stuff is fire.
Light them up!
I don't want to light anybody up.
What?
What? Not in this instance. I've had some growth.
Nice.
I think I have a telepathy thing. Sorry, I don't like the app version of
Oh, gotcha.
D&D Beyond. Everything is so all over the place. I do have telepathy. Could I... No, we've already gauged this the first time. Okay, nope, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my spells. I think I have something to at least hold them in place so they don't go and hurt everybody.
And take your time. This is like a reintroduction to battle because we haven't played in a while.
What
so.
are we doing?
Yeah, so no pressure.
How do I play? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay. I'm going to do just a low level, I think, entangle, which is 20-foot square. I think 90 feet away, right? Yeah. Could I get in a 20? I don't think I can. With a 20-foot square, I can only grab one of them, right?
They're 15 feet apart, so I can get both of them.
Okay. Yes, we'll do that. So I'll do it like in between them to where it'll catch both of them. And
All right. Do they have a saving throw? Dex or strength, maybe?
Yeah.
Strength.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was like, where is it? It's a strength DC 18.
Okay. That one got an 18 exactly. The other one got a 13. So, this one closest to you succeeded just barely, and this one failed.
Okay.
What do you want that to look like as it tangles the red one?
Ooh. It's gonna be kind of like how her vines were like in the past. It's gonna be like a typical. No, we're cool now because we leveled up. Archface up. They're gonna come out of her arms and dig into the ground and come up. And once it does ensnare the one that failed, there's going to be pretty little blue cherry blossom flowers that
gorgeous
appear to make it look pretty.
Nice.
And then we'll do that. So that one's restrained until I have it up for a minute.
Nice.
And I could try again on their turn, I believe.
Okay.
And then the other one's freeing itself. So let's see, that's my action. So bonus action. Oh, don't take me out.
Keep in mind, you won't be able to do a spell as a bonus action because your action was not a cantrip.
I don't know where my... I'm going... Okay, I can't find it. I'm going to look at the one that escaped, or the one that succeeded
Okay.
and freed itself, and just stare down and just like try to make eye contact, and then like maybe growl just a little bit,
Okay.
just to kind of give like that awareness, like, you know, hey, I see you, I'm here, chill the fuck out.
I like it. Okay.
That's what I'll do.
All right, from Ladrin to Tuna. What would you like to do, Tuna?
Okay, I think I'm just going to kind of... Sorry, I want to make sure there's still people in here, so I don't want to shift yet. I'm gonna cast... Oh no, that's a level 5 spell. I don't want to use that right now. I had a brilliant idea and then I didn't pay attention because my plan was to shift and it went out the window. I'm gonna cast... I don't have it prepped. I'm gonna go stand kind of close to the wolf, not in Ladrin's way, but like basically between the werewolf and everything else a little bit-ish.
Okay.
Between it and the door. I don't want it getting out, and I don't, you know.
Between this one and the door here, like 5, 10, 15? Or did you want to be like over here?
Yes, but back where I was, but over to the right one, so that I'm not blocking Feora's line of sight.
This way.
To your right. Yes, exactly there.
Okay. Perfect.
That is perfect. And then I'm just gonna... It's 30 feet. I'm gonna bonus action cast Sanctuary on it.
Okay.
Just... I know if it attacks, it'll lose it, but if anything attacks it, it'll have Sanctuary, and I'm hoping that it'll kind of feel that it's got like an energy around it that's coming from me and be like, hey, maybe this one's okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I just want to just kind of be like, hey, I know you're scared. I know there's a lot going on right now. But I'm going to need you to not try to kill anyone right now. Please. And nice. I'm going to cast Sanctuary.
Okay. Let me have, oops, I gotta fix the name tags here. So sorry. Let me have, Ladrin make an intimidation check and, Tuna make a persuasion check, please.
Okay. Not terrible at those. Oh! Okay.
I mean, charisma is my favorite stuff.
Tuna, what'd you get?
It's an 18.
Oh, nice. Okay. Ladrin?
Not terrible.
I got a 3.
Okay. Your growl's like, but it sounds smart. Comes out like when your voice cracks, but it's a growl.
Oh my god. I hate that. I'm so mad at myself already.
Nice. Tuna, you see... I'm gonna say that because you've cast that, it does awash this character in this protective energy from you. And you get at least a moment's glimpse of They're scared. It's fear in their eyes. It's not a wrath. It's not the beast yet that's taken over. They are simply frightened. They don't. It's as though, which you've experienced yourself, they don't know what's going on. This may very well be the first time they've shifted. They don't seem to be in any control as far as like those, but you can read all that as they have a moment of like pulling out of their head, but then everything that's going on in their body kind of quickly takes back over again. It gives you a little insight there. Is there anything else for Tuna this round?
I'm just gonna have my shield up just in case it charges.
Okay.
I don't really think I have an action that I want to do.
Okay. It's going to bring us up to Bayura. The Legion on deck. Bayura, what's your passive perception?
Hold on. Hold on.
Hold it.
Okay.
Hold it.
Still?
Hold it.
Promise? Oh, I'm in the wrong document.
Hold it.
Okay, that's that.
Take your time.
Wait. 19.
19. As these other people escape the building, leaving just the three of you with these two werewolves, you can hear the chaos outside from them and the other patrons that have escaped, screaming and yelling in fear, and also for the guards. You don't hear any guards approaching, but you're tuned in to that chaos outside and their call for help from the city force. And you know the city force to be pretty prompt with stuff like this. I mean, not werewolves per se, but with danger and such when it arises. That being said, you bore witness to everything that's happened so far. What would you like to do? You're a teat. The vampire teat.
No. Okay. Yeah, it was them, not me, guys.
It's a dog outside.
So I know that in our little setup here it doesn't show any furniture or anything, but is there any like furniture or shadow?
Sorry. Yeah, there's tables and chairs and things like that. It's a little restaurant. Circular tables, each have like 3 or 4 chairs. A lot of it's knocked over. Like 4 or 5 table setups here.
Okay. So I've got a vampire thing. Shocker. Well, that's an area of complete darkness, so that probably won't work. But can I argue for an attempt to hide behind something to sneak over?
Yeah, they're pretty distracted, and there are tables that are turned over. So while it would be they might not, once you're like gone, they might not notice you sneaking about. So DC is going to be a little higher than just their perception because of the challenge, but go for it.
Okay. We're talking flat roll.
This is just a stealth roll, and I'll say 19 is what you're looking to beat because indoors, it's daytime, you just have the advantage over. Actually, you have advantage with it with your boots, too.
So, yes, roll with
Yes.
advantage. I don't know that it entirely matters anyways. 26.
26 beats the 19. You are sneaky right now.
Great. I would like to sneak up behind the one that I'm closest to.
Would you want to be like 25 right here?
Sure, I can spare it.
Excuse me.
And then attempt a sneak attack non-lethal.
Okay.
Non-lethal.
You'll scritch their back really hard. Let me ask Tuna, which the red fur one or the black fur one? Which one did you cast Sanctuary on?
It was the black fur,
Black
and that's
fur.
not metagaming. That's genuinely like that's the one I was looking at
Okay,
and
nope,
getting
I
in between. So
100% trust you all the time anyway, so you're good.
great, thanks.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
definitely. I will not abuse that. No.
Never do anything wrong with that ever. I am.
Awesome. All right, well, go for it. You have sneak attack. They don't know you're there, so I believe that also gives you advantage on the attack, right? Your stealth, yeah, advantage if you're stealth. So,
Is a 31 hit?
like, I need to look at this, but yeah.
Just double check. Hold on.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
So back.
Amazing.
All right. Initial is 13. Sneak attack is 21.
Jeez.
So you do the math.
Yeah, I'll do the math. What was the sneak
34.
attack? 21?
Yeah. So it's 34 with the initial.
Jeez. All right, with more than half of its life gone, it's looking. It's in these fighting throes as it's shifting from human to werewolf, but you've given it something else to focus on. Its head is ringing. You know, you've taken a good chunk of its consciousness out with your non-lethal damage. It's looking fairly hurt, but it'll probably take a couple more whacks to take down.
And then just as a free action over the mind stuff, the dragon chat. Yeah, miss saying dragon chat.
Missed it so much.
The guards are going to be here very soon, and if we don't clean this up quickly, they're going to get killed.
So you have a offhand or bonus attack still if you want to use it. And
No, I don't. Because I used my bonus
Oh.
action to hide.
oh, okay. Can you check your vampire stuff and see if you're high enough level? Or I think there's an extra attack in there somewhere.
Let's use Control F, my old friend. Extra.
Extra. It's just a
Nothing
picture
came
of
up
my
with
face.
extra. There's attack.
No? Okay.
I'm still checking.
Understood.
Nothing came up with extra, but I typed in attack and now there's 27 results. So we'll see what's up with that.
Okay.
No, that's level 13.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right, in that case, thank you. You burp in the werewolf's ear and we shift over to Ladrin. Another great distracting tactic. Doesn't know what to think. Ladrin, you're up with Tuna on deck. What you got, Ladrin?
Question. Is there a back door to this place or an escape that doesn't involve the
Yeah,
front?
there is.
I've got too many jokes, but I can't gauge like what's appropriate for Twitch and not quickly enough.
There's always a back door.
There's always a back door. Is there an exit
Nice.
that
For all
won't?
intents, there's nothing easily accessible. There's probably a kitchen in the back, and there might be an exit out of there, but nothing else you see aside from this front entrance.
Okay, that takes that idea out. So I was gonna summon Gregory, like officially, and teleport, but
Mm-hmm.
I think instead, since we have guards about to show up, go back to my spells. So is the one with the black fur or the red fur? Red fur got hit. Is that
Yes,
right?
the red fur
Yes.
was
Okay.
just hit pretty successfully. That's also the one that is held in place.
Okay. Right. Yes. The door. Looking at the door, I would like to. Oh, that's concentration. No, that's concentration. Why do I have all these concentration spells? Of course, I haven't messed with this. And oh,
Yeah.
okay. I think just to slow things down and give us some time. And it's not concentration. I may do plant growth. I would like for it, because it's like 100-foot radius centered on a point, and it's like thick and overgrown. I want it to take up like the first, let's see, 1, 2, 3 columns, like after the front door, and then it'll kind of like bleed out into the front, because I want it to kind of slow the guards down. That makes sense.
I'll say, so that one takes existing plants and makes them thick and overgrown. All normal plants within that area. Now there are, there's plant life that's grown on the roofs of these buildings and up many of the walls. This happens to be one of the many buildings in the city that has, those green walls of plant life. So you can kind of wrap it into the door and outward a little bit if you wanted to.
Yes, I completely skipped the it needs normal plants.
No worries.
Yeah, if I can do that with the existing greenery here, just kind of like pull it down. But I want it to give us a buffer and then spread out to at least do like one like column or two right before the entrance, kind of like poison ivy came, and it kind of like just made it to where it takes them forever to walk through, because it's they have to spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves, which math, sorry.
Yeah, well, you can kind of cover about like 10 feet thick here, like either side of the door is growing like a thick wall 5 feet out from this side.
Yes.
Watch the light.
And the flowers are not
off.
blooming on that. I don't want that to get tied back to me somehow.
Nice, yeah.
So,
awesome.
or just make it look nice and green. Okay. And then my entangle is still up. I can't cast anything else. I'm going to try to like bonus action growl again, to like not so much like to be intimidating, but like, can you not recognize this growl? Like, or I don't know, trying to make it like you're safe here, but we're not about to be safe if you don't, stop.
Yeah, it might, to some extent, you can try and extend, that. Go ahead and make a persuasion check if you would, Adrian.
Sure. I'm really good at those things. Where's my persuasion? Sorry, it just totally. Oh, wow, there it is. There we go. Six.
Okay. Growl cracks halfway through. You made it halfway through this time. Yeah, I mean, it really, you're doing a great growl, but they just seem to be in so much shock and fear that it's really hard to connect.
Cool.
Any movement or anything for you, Ladrin? You said that you were summoning Gregory, right? What's that, a bonus action?
No, that's technically that's an action. No, I was hoping that there was a fast exit so I can use him to
Gotcha.
help
Okay.
teleport faster.
Did you want to move at all then? You've got your...
I'm going to move 5 feet towards the wolf. The one right in front of me. Yeah.
You're still 10
That
feet
that
away.
looks that looks great.
Awesome. All right, well, that'll move us down to Tuna with the werewolves after, and then Feora. Tuna, what would you like to do this turn?
All right, now that the door is blocked,
Mhm.
I would like to shift into my hybrid form as an action.
Oh, nice. Okay. Woo. Smoothly transition.
And I'm gonna kind of get in that little square that's kind of like diagonal between both of them, if I can.
This one here?
One to the right
Or this-
again. That works. That is fine. Whatever. As long as they can both see me.
That
Oh,
entangle,
like
I
here,
think,
is
should
this what you
still
meant?
be
Right
up.
there.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm very bad at describing where to go.
You're fine.
And I'm just gonna, after I shift, I'm gonna talk to my wolf and be like, hey, Chance, help me out a little bit here. Can we, like, reach, well, I'd say it in Tuna's voice. Can we, like, reach out or something?
I'm gonna say...
Can you talk to their wolves?
Your inner wolf response. Let's try it.
All right.
You're gonna get... I don't think you have it yet, actually. It's called a commanding howl. So I would like you to make... Actually, you do that and they have to make a check. I don't think that's in your thing yet. It's an unlock, so...
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay. Alright, so they are gonna basically make a save against this. But this would has some other effects which you'll learn about. Alright, that one might be able to see what their stat is here. Do you have a spell save DC?
I do.
What's your...
It is 17.
Okay, one succeeds, the other fails. So Blackford one pauses and listens, and kind of shakes out of that fearful state, but goes back into it. The Redford one, gets drawn. Its attention is drawn to you, and it begins to howl along with you. You have, in this case, because I'm going to kind of spice it up for this, outside of its normal mechanics, I'm going to say that it pauses and seems to have a subservient look to you, the Redford one. Fear fades away, the focusing on their pain, and just sort of looks at you questioningly what to do. You have anything you want to do for free action, or
I mean, I don't think it'll do anything this turn, but I'm gonna say again, I guess I can do it in, like, my gruff, wolfy voice. I'm gonna really need you to calm down again.
Nice. I think that one will drop to a knee, just to further show that subservience in this moment. Okay. Anything else for Tuna, or that wraps?
Yeah, I don't have any free actions, so.
Okay. That werewolf's turn comes, and they do nothing. They're just waiting to see, to kind of suss out, like, what your command is, and if that's gonna jive. The other one, is going to make an attack. I don't know if them attacking does anything to the spell you have on them. I don't think so. I think it's just if they are attacked, right?
So it is until the spell ends, if the warded creature makes an attack or deals anything else, the spell ends. So as soon as it attacks, it's gone.
Okay. That unfortunately fades as it turns towards Ladrin and makes an attack. However, this attack is only an 8. I believe misses. Then another 8, which I think they both miss. In the pain and frenzy of its shifting, it flashes out at you, Ladrin. Both you easily sidestep, which brings us back up to Feora. Feora, the one in front of you is kneeling in submission to Tuna. The other one, the Blackford one, just attacked Ladrin.
I'm gonna walk away from the one in front of me then.
Safely walk away. Are you heading over to this Blackford one?
Yeah, can I flank?
Yep. Have advantage.
Great. You'll never guess what I'm gonna do.
Sneak
Sneak attack non-lethally.
Nice, and then burp in their ear.
No,
That's
just
the
for the
sneak
red
attack.
Oh,
one.
gotcha.
Roll.
The red one
Does
special.
a 24 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Special.
100%.
Alright, there's that. And then there's this. This is really fun. It's my favorite part, actually. Alright, hold on. Initial damage is 12. But I'm gonna do a thing, so don't.
Ooh, okay.
Terrifying.
No, it's okay, it's fine.
Hot.
Okay. And the sneak attack damage is 20.
Okay.
So it's 32.
Once again, I mean, that takes away a lot of its life. Non-lethally.
Transitive life, non-lethal.
Yeah. Nice. It's consciousness, I suppose. It's below half its health. I would put it around here. It's looking fairly hurt. Anything else for Feora? That bonus?
Offhand, non-lethally.
Okay. All right, go for it.
All right. Okay, hold on.
Hold
on.
Still holding.
Okay. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
Wild. Never would have guessed. Alright, but I don't add the modifier. Right?
You do the attack, yeah, not the damage.
Right. That's what it was.
Yeah, unless you have the 4. 4?
Oh, the dual wielding? Do I have that?
I would check.
It's been so long. No, I do.
There you go.
Oh my god. When did I do that?
Well, probably level 8.
Does that give me the
I love coming back to a campaign
Wait.
after 2
You're right.
months.
I know.
Right?
I know. I'm like, wait, what do I do?
Sweet.
Okay,
Yeah.
The dual wielding, you're able to use the modifier to the damage. So
It doesn't
like,
say it in the feat though.
Might be a different
dual
thing.
wielding?
For dual wielder, yeah.
Really?
I mean, Catherine's
Yeah.
a dual wielder and she gets to add the extra. So
Says I get to add a +1 bonus to AC. I can use 2 weapon fighting even when the one-handed melee weapons you're wielding aren't light. And you can draw or stow 2 one-handed weapons when you would normally be able to draw or stow only 1.
oh,
That
wait,
feels.
there's another one besides
Yeah.
dual wielding that gives you the extra damage. Sorry, I don't.
Yeah. I don't remember the
I
name.
think I
here.
did it for the AC anyways.
Probably. Okay, so no bonus.
4.
4 points of damage. Okay.
I feel like that's a
Fighting
Baldur's Gate thing.
I think it's a
Fighting
fighting style if you take 2 weapon
Fighter.
fighting.
Mm-hmm. Versus dual
Maybe.
wielding or something like that. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's a feat thing though. I think I'd have to dip
Yeah.
that
Stinks.
fighter.
Feet
Which
Join the club.
I toyed with the idea of it.
Mhm.
I'll just read a book. I'll Feora read some books.
Take a look. Okay, anything else for
Two,
Feora?
yes.
No, that's it.
Okay. Feora, as we're moving to Ladrin, you begin hearing the guard call, like mumble outside, like, what is this? You know, with a brush in the door. and they start calling out, "What's going on in there? Are there werewolves? Is everyone safe? Is anyone left in there?" And you see the shrub shaking as they're... So they can walk through it, but they seem to be taking the route of cutting it down. Anyway, that moves us to Ladrum and Toon on deck. Ladrum, what you got? We're flanking with a Feora on the one that is losing their shit.
Cool.
What's all this then? Strawberry!
Strawberry!
sorry. I was reading chat and my brain just opened up.
Strawberry. Well, I'm too close for... Oh, I'm like right there. Oh, can I do this without it being... Okay. Okay, question. Does a spell attack that causes piercing damage, can I do that non-lethally? Or is it just the weapon attacks?
So I would say that... How have I done this before? You know what? For right now, sure. I forget how I worked this out before. I want to keep it balanced. I think things like fire, not so much.
Yeah,
you know, piercing. No. I mean, you got control of the spell. You know, I guess we'll just add 2 to their AC for this. So as long as you hit that AC, you won't hit their heart or anything like that. If you get their normal AC, it might. You know, but if you get over.
Okay. It's a melee spell attack. It's basically it's a thorn whip, so that's why I was asking.
Gotcha.
But
well, if it's melee, we'll just keep it at the AC. That's fine. Like you got to aim from a distance. You'll have advantage.
Okay. Yes. No, I want to do this because it's just funny where you have someone stabbing with a dagger, like the butt of a dagger, and now you got a butt of a thorn whip.
Nice.
That makes sense. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Advantage roll. Hey, dirty 20.
Oh yeah, absolutely hits.
Sweet. So non-lethally. Is this a can? Oh, this is a cantrip. Sweet.
Nice.
10 points of non-lethal piercing damage.
It's looking pretty close to getting knocked out.
Good. Let's see. Bonus action. I don't have the werewolf thing, but, and you could tell me no to this, but I would like to almost seem like I'm going to shift into my hybrid, but I just want like Ladron's eyes to switch.
Okay.
To like the yellow, or however the eyes look. I don't remember.
However you would like. Yeah, you've got really good control. You named your werewolf, so you can definitely do that.
Okay. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll just kind of... Yeah, I'll thorn whip them. I'm so dirty. But I kind of want to like... I'm thinking, I get to pull the creature closer if it hits. Not that... Okay, so it doesn't... I'm not going to pull it, but it is going to like wrap around. And so I'm going to kind of like yank, and at the same time, like I'm going to make eye contact. Very uncomfortable. Clearly
around their throat, man, based on the rest of this description.
Great. And then her eyes are going to shift to her werewolf to be like, she's going to yell, submit.
Oh, okay.
And her, like that guttural, like wolfy voice comes out, but she's not fully shifting because she doesn't want to.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say that with that, you'll also get to use your commanding howl, and that's a fail. So, With that, they make an face, and they no, just kidding. With that, they submit and they drop to a knee. The two of them, for all intents and purposes, right now are out of battle. Probably have another 6 seconds or so before the guards cut through. 6 or 12 seconds before the guards cut through the door. What do you want to do in this very limited amount of time? And that's for everybody.
I have thaumaturgy, so I am slamming the door shut.
Oh, okay, nice.
And then I want to take a table that's near me and just kick it that direction.
Okay.
And I will use my second wind if I have to.
Nope,
to get a second action.
Totally fine with this, yeah. Door slides over in front of it.
I would like to. Wait, is this towards the door that Tuna did that?
Yes, I'm trying to barricade us in, basically.
Sweet. So if I set fire to it, is that not going to help you?
No, I don't think so, but I support you.
I really want to set fire to something, just to give us time, but
we could do it on the way out.
Sweet. She pops out a. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna see if I could run into the kitchen and see if there's an exit through there.
Yeah, so you'll head, you kind of leap over the counter, and you see a back room. You head into the kitchen. It's gonna be like a turn. You head in there, start looking around. Make an investigation check for me, Figura, while you're back there. Go kind of go through the kitchen to see if there's anything in the back.
19.
Okay. I'll see how the rest of this round ends. At the end of the round, you'll spot in the very back a door. I'm just going to put out there again, because you're very in the know in Avalon. It's difficult. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Sorry.
It's going to be difficult to run. Where are you? Okay, it's going to be difficult to run and hide in the city of Avalon. The guards at the door are just the first set of guards. They're super proficient in what they do. And again, do whatever you want, but just with your knowledge of the city, it's probably better to find a way to manage the guards once they're in versus trying to flee, because if the guards are at the door, there are other guards around the block, there are other guards beyond that, and you know that they coordinate really well in Avalon. So it might be more about how do you manage the guards so that they don't kill these werewolves when they come in. But I'm just putting that out for you because you know the ins and outs of Avalon. Welcome back. Yeah, Ladrin, did you have something to do? I'll figure out things about that.
She was gonna, since it can chill for a little bit, she's gonna produce flame, kind of like how Baldur's Gate is kind of like it chills there. So she just has it ready to throw just in case. Because she doesn't know, she's still trying to figure out what Avalon is. And I think in the dragon chat, she's going to say, what are we doing? Can I set this on fire? No, or are we running?
Tuna, you'd also have some idea that the guard here is just built a little different. Like they're highly coordinated and this and that. So I'll put that out there just so you all know how it operates.
We're gonna need to get them unwolfed as quickly as possible.
Okay.
The one
I slap.
One got knocked out, correct?
They're both just submissive right now. One to you, one to
they're not
Ladrin.
like knocked out.
They're both pretty close.
Please don't slap them.
Yeah, no. I forgot they were submitted.
It makes another sound. Just kidding.
It feels so good to be back.
Nice.
Oh Oh man.
Hmm.
Can I talk to the one in front of me? Or
Yeah.
how do you get out of I'm gonna say, do you understand me? Let's see how they respond.
They are having a very hard time like connecting and responding. They're submitted. But you can tell that they're frantic, fearful, and you probably remember that from your first time shifting. Like there's zero control. They're like, ah.
Don't we have stuff, werewolf stuff in a bag?
Yes.
Can we do
Mm.
that to knock
We
him
would
out?
there's something I think that can force them to shift back into human.
Okay.
The only thing would be Hecatolyte, which it saps the wolf's powers over time, which is not great, but technically it would render it in wolf form, but that's only if we use it with
what about mountain
with a
ash?
silver collar. Mountain ash.
Because I have that.
That forms a barrier to keep them in or out.
Hmm.
Oh, that's.
Guards about
Is
halfway
there a-
through.
Like everything we have is to basically make them shift and stay a wolf. I'm thinking what we need to do. I have an idea. I don't have calm emotions pack, but I do have heroism, which makes creatures immune to being frightened, which might get rid of their fear and allow them to calm down enough that we can maybe talk them into being humans again and be like, dude, we don't know what happened. Like, there was somebody in here. They ran out the back door. Don't know.
Mm.
So,
Or is there like a cellar? Well, I don't want to
I
trap them
think-
there either.
I think the best course of action is honesty. If we can't somehow convince them, because that was a lot of people running out and yelling werewolf. They're not just going to let that go, especially with all of the fear mongering around it. They're not going to just sit and rest over boy cried wolf. Maybe we can try and use the angle of, oh, they saw something, and people are so on edge because of those.
What?
I can cure lycanthropy. I'm a high enough level that I can cure it.
You do
Oh,
it
shit.
twice over though.
How do you? With what?
Greater restoration.
I
Cleric
have
of ninth
greater
level.
rest.
Cleric.
Fuck.
I don't know if it
Is
would
it
work.
just?
It says
Oh.
cast by a cleric of ninth level or higher, provided that it's within the spell is within 3 days of the attack. Unsure if that's true, but if they just transformed,
And it may
we might have that window. All that matters is that Tuna believes they can fix it. Oh, that's enough for a persuasion roll instead of a deception. So Tuna just says, I can fix them. I can fix them. We just tell them that I like shift back into human Tuna. We just tell them I can fix it. It's fine.
You got a little
We
time to
block
try and
the
get that
doors
off
because
if you want.
yes.
Get that off.
Yeah. I want to try to do that. Because I have Greater Restoration Pact, I believe. Yes, I do.
Nice.
I do too, but I think mine only goes to level 5. Wait, I think that's all we have access to.
Yeah,
is fifth
but
level
it's
spells.
9th level cleric or druid, I guess, in your case. So as long as you have 9 levels in the...
I do.
You could try
I think we should be
druid.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know cleric works. We're unsure of druid, but if nothing else, I can do it tomorrow. Do one today and one tomorrow.
Do you both want to
I
try
mean,
one
they-
on each?
Yeah.
Both?
We might as well. They
Go for
owe
it.
us gold for diamonds. Just saying.
Correct.
Bits of the shrubs are falling in on that table that like you hear on the other side of that closed door.
Yep. I'm laying
My-
over one
Okay.
and casting.
My entangle has gone because it's been over a minute.
Okay.
And So the one that's submitted to me, I will greater restoration.
And I will go for the red one.
Okay. Nice. There's so many inappropriate jokes. I'm like, no, Dan, stop. Okay. So the two of you begin casting greater restoration on these submitted werewolves. As the door kicks open, it's bashed a few times to move that heavy table. As the guards pull in to the room, they see the three of you standing over two humans kneeling on the floor. What? Where are the wolves? Are you hurt? They fill in.
We're fine.
Like 7, 8. Fine. Well, what happened?
Well, I don't know. Honestly, but they were wolves. But I'm a cleric of Nakal, and we have a druid, and they're not wolves anymore.
Thank the gods. All right. Do any of you, and they seem to be asking the people too, need medical attention then? At least
we definitely need some. We need to replenish our gold for faithing these wolves. If you can help with that, but it's okay. Like, I understand. You're welcome.
They pause, like, go back to like helping people. They heal everybody up. They heal the two humans. If any of you, I don't think any of you were hurt at all. So, the one of the guards, the one that questioned, well, just thanks you again. Thank you for your service to these people in our community. Yes, there's, I'm sure, and they pat like a little pouch that they take out that's got some gold in it. And they don't have a ton in here, but they give you 5 gold out of it. It was maybe 8 in the pouch. Like, it's not thank you.
It's not,
whatever.
Listen, there is something I need to ask of you.
Of course.
This group that's fighting the werewolves, or claiming to fight the werewolves, I think they caused this. I think they put something in the food. It was like they had been poisoned. I think they put something in the food to force them to transform. These people could have gone ages without causing any problems. They could have, I don't know, but it seemed like it was an early transformation for them. If they were forced into this transformation, if this group is forcing werewolves to transform against their will, they're causing more harm than good.
Well, that would be terrible. So far, that group, as distasteful as some of them are, have been so far proven helpful. But I will absolutely include that in my report to Guard Captain Redstream, and make sure she knows. Do you may I ask what makes you think that as it looks at the face, they're helping us? What makes you think that they might be behind this?
You can see that we're adventurers. We travel.
Yes.
They've seen examples of this in other towns. We're researchers of sorts. We went undercover and joined their group out of curiosity, and witnessed them doing this in numerous taverns, places where new adventurers come in.
Let me think. Is that true, or is that a deception?
I mean, we had to go undercover, but we have witnessed it personally.
Like that they've
We did get
intentionally done
fed wolfsbane at an
Yeah.
inn.
it? Gotcha. Which makes werewolves sick, right?
True, that's something
Mhm,
different,
mhm.
but they're not above sneaking stuff in food.
Okay. I'll let you choose whether to try and sell it as a whole truth or whether to like account for the deceptive parts with the deception roll, Theora. You can choose which roll.
Between persuasion or deception.
Yeah, persuasion will have a higher DC because there's some deceptiveness, moderate amount in there. I get well. I know would it be higher if it's persuasion? I guess that yeah, because you're not. If it's deception, the DC would be a little lower because you are being deceptive and you're playing towards that strength.
I'll do deception. Rolls the same either way.
Okay, thanks.
22.
Seems skeptical. Let's roll really close to that, but not as high. All right. Ask which city so that I may include it in my report. Where you witnessed it before.
Is it South Belmont?
One of the Belmonts.
It was one of the Belmonts.
It would have been North Belmont for sure.
North Belmont.
North Belmont.
Yep,
Yes.
that one.
All right. Well, I will include that in my report. I'm sure Captain Redstream will take these matters seriously and has been keeping an open eye
Oh,
on
and God Eye.
processes.
God Eye and North Belmont. We've seen them.
Understood. All right. Many of them have come from God Eye after the disaster there. I will pass this up to Captain Redstream, and I'm sure she'll look into it.
Thank you.
Thank you. A couple of guards help up the two humans. All right. We'll care for them and make sure they receive the care they need. They are cured, you said. Do we need to monitor them for any time, or is this something you've done regularly and they are well at this point?
I've seen it done.
Understood.
I'd say make sure
They
they're
should
okay
be
mentally.
all right.
It's a
Yeah.
traumatizing experience.
Yes, we'll make sure they get the services they need. Thank you again. Looks around at the mess, like orders some of the other guards to like help tidy up a little bit, just to be good guards, and then excuses themselves. Please, have enjoy your time here in the city, and if you end up with any more concrete proof, anything we can add to this investigation, I'm sure Captain Redstream will have an open investigation upon receiving my report. Thank you again.
We'll keep our eye out.
They excuse themselves, and you're all left here to probably go back about your business. I imagine you don't want to hang around and maybe get your drink, last drink or whatever, bite of food that didn't fall. And you make your way out, back into the city. And with that, you'll have to use the bathroom. And with I don't have anything good today. So we'll take our bio break here. For those who don't know, we take about a 10-minute bio break. And then we pop right back. Our audio will be hot to chapters if you want while we've got our BRB screen up. When we come back, think, on break if there's anything you want to do between now and the gala. And otherwise, we will scooch right into gala night. But I'll catch you all in about 10. Boop button. Submit. So funny.
Hot.
Yeah.
I had so many inappropriate jokes.
Yeah.
I was like, no, reel it in.
Right? I was
Reel it in.
how do I joke about Ladrin telling the wolf it's part of the spell component to have her thumb in their mouth? Like, where do I, like, where do I go? It's so many things that I gotta know. I can't.
Mommy.
Have a lovely night, Frank. Take care. All right. Bye,
All right.
Joe.
Okay.
I'll catch y'all shortly. What? Oh, yeah, I've never heard that. That's interesting. Go back, I just turned that shit off. What's the light? Okay. I go a little harder. Good.
Dan is bullying me.
We do
asked me what I
not
thought
tolerate
about
that.
it, and I answered.
Wow.
He's not bullying.
Wow.
I am so sorry. Well,
I loved it so much. It's so cute.
Dan's
Did you
telling
finish
me
it then?
No, he's telling me I should go longer.
you asked me. And I said, yeah.
With
It's a
which
long
part? Like the green?
green part? Yeah.
But if it's a newborn.
But how does it look in relation to the head? Pretend it's not born.
It's a little baby.
Oh, baby. I think it's a good proportion. Honestly.
Carly?
I like it.
One
It's
for
cute.
one, you got to be the tiebreaker. Should I make the blanket
Does
longer?
the green need to be longer, or is it proportion to the panda?
I don't want to give you more work. I think it needs to be like a little bit longer, just very slightly.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just tired of
I do think
squares.
it's
feel that.
fine. Though,
Yeah.
like I
Could
don't
be
think there's
better.
anything wrong with it the way it is.
I know.
Listen.
A friend of mine's pregnant. It's her first baby.
I got you.
So just want to make her a cute little gift.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Just for
Yeah.
That's why I'm over here, because my friend had her baby. So
Oh, nice.
Aw.
yeah, it was a very sudden like, hey. I was like, on my
So I
way.
had a baby the other day.
My coworker.
No.
Yeah, no. My coworker brought in her 5-week-old baby today to
Oh.
Oh my.
the bank, and I was like, "Oh, that's a child. I don't know how to interact with this because it's too little to talk to, and it just
Hey.
stares at you, and it's like, what am I supposed to do?"
You're just supposed to go,
Well, I don't want to get too close because, like, I don't want to
Don't
get the baby
break.
sick because she's
Yeah.
only like 5 weeks
Fair.
old. So
That's
I'm
why
just
you go from a
like,
distance.
I literally walked over and I saw a babysitting character. I said, "Hey, girlie, what you doing?" Because like I don't know how to talk to babies. It's not like she knew what was happening anyways. So.
I'm pretty sure it's better to limit baby talk with children anyways, because it encourages them to like actually attempt real words and not babble.
That's
Although I
later.
don't think doesn't really make a difference for 5 weeks, I don't think. But
Yeah, no. That's 5 weeks. It doesn't matter. When you get to later, yes, upgrade your language, people.
I don't
I
know
try
how
to-
to interact with children, and I don't know how to interact with cats, which I've learned because I was around a cat, and I'm like, I only know how to act with dogs. I don't know how cats work.
You treat
Dang.
cats as if though they're gods and you are lesser than them in every regard.
I had my foot under a blanket at one point, and apparently I moved it slightly too much because the next thing I knew, there was just a chomp on my toe, and I'm like, oh, okay. this is a normal thing to happen, I guess. Apparently it is. I don't know.
Nice.
I want to
I'm
love
glad
cats.
I'm allergic.
I'm deathly
So I don't have to
allergic.
interact with them.
My eyes swelled shut the next day. I'm like, this was a mistake. I
Oh,
gotta
no.
go home. I took allergy medicine, but I did not take enough allergy medicine.
I feel like yes, same.
My friend's cat, months ago, got out and got knocked up.
Oh, they ran a
God.
train. They had like all different types of cats in the
Okay,
same
that's
litter.
not entire. No, we're not saying that. Anyways, she had little kittens, and she's become such a little asshole since then. I went over to go see the kittens before they got new, and she was like scratching at me the whole time, and my friend had to like move her out into the other room because she was being too aggressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if they get upset because their children are stolen.
They do.
I'm sorry, that sentence.
Welcome to our TV. No, you can't see this, English. English so
Well,
much.
yeah, well, because they had people come over after some of the kittens had been given away, and they kept one of them, right? Because their sister's keeping one.
Right.
And she would like try to, because she had a bunch of family over, and they would try like pet the baby, you know, pick up the baby.
Yeah.
And she would like freak out and like bite them.
Sure.
Because she know that they're gonna like take her last one. So she's like not adjusting well.
Right.
Really quick,
Valid.
Lily. I need you to look at this yarn and just know that it's
Anti-pilling?
really, yes. But it's
I'm sorry. It's what Dan decided to talk over you, and
Sorry. Intrusive thoughts. Blah, 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 blah.
it is anti-pilling. Yes,
Do
this
the
is
thing.
Premier's newest yarn, and it's the softest thing, and it's the gradient one, and it's so like you can't even tell when it's changing. Because like I just lifted this up, and I was like, oh my god, this is changing colors already. It wasn't obvious. You can't
Nice.
tell
What are you
they're here
using it
because
for?
of the light. It's new. It's one of their new lines. So
what are you using it to make?
my Tasha the Witch keyhole sweater.
Keyhole? Oh, keyhole. Okay.
Keyhole, like the yeah.
So I guess what is that design?
Hole.
That's so cool.
No. Yes.
Love
yes.
it.
Is it like
I
a
had to show
little
off the yarn.
penis cozy with a hole?
Yeah.
I can't bring that to Ren Fair.
It's the
I don't have
softest.
to
Okay, I'm bringing this back. Here we go. It's the right call.
Join us in the conversation of
No,
penis
no.
cozies.
Let's move on
The
to
softest
gala.
penis cozy you've ever seen.
Softest.
Winter's coming. Okay, anyway, sorry. Here we go. Oh yes, let me check in with everybody in case anyone has anything between the end of day 2 here and night 3, which is the gala. Ladron, any?
I definitely need to possibly get. I need to look at where's my. I have like 3 devices going on.
Nice.
We need another diamond now. I feel like I think she would stress about not or being down a diamond just because. And then maybe at least 1 or 2 more healing potions. And then tea. She needs some tea leaves. So she can do that at some point. It doesn't have to be right before the gala. So
okay. Yeah, listen, anytime that, player-wise, you want to go into your inventory, just take out the money, put the thing in, for that, you're good. I think as far as tea goes, like, 2 silver on a restock any tea you've got. It's not super expensive. You've got some fancy tea you can't restock here from like the Feywild and stuff,
Right.
but everything else.
Which she will not. She's saving those for special occasions. Like you would save a bottle of champagne or something. Like she's not going to be, that's not her everyday. She just wants something new because she's never been to Avalon before.
Okay.
So she wants to know what Avalon people like drink tea wise.
Beautiful. Definitely some local teas, at least 3 blends. Totally unique to this area.
Then yes, she will probably stock those up.
Okay.
Let me make a note.
Thanks.
So there's 2 silver each, right?
Just 2 silver ought to cover all of your tea, and then whatever you can use the player's handbook there for the others, the other stuff. If there's any you don't know the cost of, let me know. I think it's 300, right? Is what you need for the diamond.
Yes, yeah, and I'll double check with everybody before I do that off screen, so I'm not just like spending money because Ladrin would not like that either. She needs to confirm that it's okay.
We did it when you were gone, so like
I know.
We can't really say anything.
But she would be like, listen.
I noticed. Yeah, nice. All right. Anything for Tuna?
I think Tuna's kind of laying low with the whole Avalon thing and also now the werewolf thing and all that. So.
You don't want your face out there.
Yeah, we just chilling.
Nice. Okay. And Feyora, anything for you before the gala?
Nothing left in town, but I do have something back at the guild.
Would you like to do that here on air or just? Like you want it a secret? Or...
I mean, it's not secret.
You can role play it out, or you can just describe what you want to do. Or you can say nothing, keep it a secret.
I'll roleplay it out. Let's be fun.
Okay.
It is a roleplay game after all.
What?
It is? It's not a dating simulator? What are you talking about?
Listen, I'm only here for the dating simulator.
I'm just here to flirt with my friends. I don't know about the rest of you.
Have my character hook up with somebody. That's all I want.
That's how you win at D&D is you flirt with your friends.
Right? It's a place to hit on your friends. It's awesome.
You get points every time you make someone blush.
It's awesome.
Which is me every time. Like,
oh.
So, high
with your wet thumb, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You never dried it off?
What?
Nice. Okay. Okay.
Continue. Continue.
What'd you have going on, Fiora? You head back to the guild, it sounds like?
Yes, and I think we should talk about the method used to return back to the guild.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I didn't catch it because I had both AirPods in. What's that?
Loser. And I said we should talk about the method used to return back to the guild. To do something different than the chog.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
So after the tea has been retrieved, just kind of take everyone out to scenic cliffside view. And after admiring it for a little bit, kind of looking around. Yeah, okay, this is the spot. We're gonna jump now.
Ladrin pulls out her broom. Okay.
No, you don't need that.
Was there a patch we made that I missed out on? Like,
You jump, we jump.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
If your friends jumped off a cliff, would you jump too?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I trust that they know something I don't. So
Nice.
Yeah, it's this really fun thing that the guild set up. I swear, it won't kill us.
all right.
I didn't become an immortal vampire just to kill myself and you guys by jumping off a cliff. I want something much grander than that.
All right. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right,
She's
everyone,
holding
link
on to
arms.
the broom. Oh. Broom's like in front of her, just, I don't know. Instinct.
I
I will
should
jump.
really analyze the fact that I'm just blindly about to jump off this cliff. That's not important.
No.
And I
You.
do I need to do like a running jump or just step off or
Jump,
What?
running jump, probably.
Running jump. Yeah, running
I'm
jump.
gonna wait from that
All right.
cliffside.
I do it.
Okay,
Scooter does it, no question. Down ass bitch. Let's go.
Wow.
You all leap, and at first you're going feet first, but you quickly gravitate forward like a free dive. And the wind, there's a little bit of resistance as you're speeding down towards the ground. It's hundreds of feet. It's like over 1,000 feet here. I think it's almost 2,000 feet through the beach below. And wind whistling past your face and your ears. And as you get maybe 600 feet from the beach, you get a few seconds of free fall. Everything disapparates, and you find yourselves being now propelled horizontally out of a room into a nice soft cushion room. Tumble comfortably. That's where you're in a room. Sealed room. Hero knows the way out of here and stuff, but
I'll never get old. Was that fun?
Isn't that fun? Aren't you having fun? Isn't this fun? Isn't that better? Sorry. I've been watching very important people drop out and it's just in my head. Isn't that better?
Nice.
It was so fun. So fun.
It's really handy if you're being chased and you just like jump off a cliff and they think that you killed yourself.
So it's only that cliff, or is it like any cliff? Or
Does it have to be a cliff?
There's a few spots. So we've coined them leaps of faith. So typically, if you don't know that it's there, you'll die. Hence the faith part.
I'm glad I
we
have
get
a
map.
broom.
I feel like we should get a map.
No, it's okay. I know where they all are.
Okay.
Are you going to share it with the class?
Nope. Boop on the nose.
Oh, you moved her nose.
Guild secrets. And she'll lead him out of the room.
What was it Dan said to me earlier? Something about like, I trust you completely all the time. Or something.
I completely trust you all the time. Always, all the time.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Tuna at Feora right now.
Nice.
Okay, we ball.
Perfect. Yeah, so it's kind of like a sealed cushioned room, but Fiora goes over and kind of traces a few things out, and a little theme breaks for a door. And you step out, you're back in the Thieves Guild. What did you have in mind to do here, Fiora?
Okay, our dresses and outfits should be done soon, I think. But really quick, I need to go talk to Raphael. You guys can come with if you want. But if you don't want to, you guys want to start getting ready for the gala, we'll be leaving for that soon. Ish. It's gonna take a while to get into the outfits.
Is someone going to be doing our hair and makeup? Because I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look nice.
Yeah, of course.
No reason.
Okay. Well, if you guys want to come with, I'm
Kierna's
gonna
just
go
like,
talk to him now.
Okay, so who are you going for, Figure? Who are you going to talk to?
Refro.
Your second, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. All right, so it doesn't take too long before you find Raphael. Fiora, yes. Preparations are set at the gala and before the gala. Believe that Laris is finished. Everyone's tired.
That's really exciting.
Hmm.
She'll reach into one of her many pouches, with gloves still on, and pull out one of the flyers like this and hand it over. You can touch it.
He goes to get gloves. Yeah. All right. Oh yes. We're putting together a synopsis of whatever this group from God Eye. They've been growing in number, it seems. Here.
Yeah, probably has something to do with the whole, population getting wiped out over there. I don't know if I've shared this with you. I used to be a werewolf.
Nope. Hadn't shared that one. All right.
Yeah, well, it kind of sorted itself out before I got the time to share. You know how busy I get. The whole vampire thing kind of pushed out the little wolf thing that was cohabitating
Of
my
course.
body.
You see it every day. Yes.
Don't be mad. Be
Um,
glad.
is there anything in particular you wish to have me look into with this? Holding a flyer.
Yes. Well, so there's a little bit of like a personal element here. Like, you met Ladra and Tuna, right? Yeah. They're also werewolves.
Have to make sure we don't out silver at their meals. All right.
Mm-hmm. We actually came across them and got this was when I was still a werewolf too, and we got really sick because they put wolfsbane in the food. Oh, right, wolfsbane. Mm-hmm. She'll pull out the book
Okay.
and open it up to the codex.
Oh.
I need you to read up on this and like flipping through the pages and like this.
Lot of information. Wonderful. Entire collection here.
Yeah, it was given to us by a reaper.
Of course. All right. Reaper's delivering goods. All right. Well, you have it. Very thorough guide. Fantastic. I can. What would you like me to do? Is there a team you'd like me to assemble to become familiar with this, or?
Yes, because this group does not have the intentions of helping werewolves in any form or fashion, as I'm sure you've realized. And as you can see, werewolves are also still just people. It's a curse.
Indeed.
And we actually just ran into two in town.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, not we as in me, but Tuna and Latron were able to cure them.
Wonderful.
And we were able to save them. I want to be able to do that and save these people from being victims of this group.
All right. So we debrief, or is the answer on how to cure in the codex here? Or should we
Yes.
debrief your friends?
We need clerics or druids who can cast greater restoration, and they need to be relatively powerful to do so. It outlines the details in the
All right.
codex.
And assemble a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but there have been a number of reports of werewolves in this. However, there are a number of far more false reports than there are true reports, but enough true reports of werewolves mingled in to cause a little chaos with the false reports. So, just so you know, are aware while in the city. I can put a team together who can study this, and I'm sure we have plenty of clerics and a number of druids that I imagine are strong enough. I'll look this over.
I also want some people to infiltrate this group.
Of course.
And do as much as they can to learn what they're doing and to throw as many wrenches into their plans as possible.
Of course. Right. Well, we can use the chaos in the city to easily slip into the ranks, I would imagine.
And that's it, just became a rather personal grievance.
Understood. Well, yes, I will see to it that a team is assembled. There's healers and those relocation for those that need it, therapy resources and such.
And make sure they retain their choice too. It's tough losing that.
Does this codex also advise on how to manage lycanthropy, state of being a werewolf?
It does. That's how we got to the point that we were at.
I see. All right, we can form a group of educators to for those that wish to remain werewolf, and I'll update you as early as tomorrow with news on infiltration.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. Well, best of luck at the gala. I hope you find some leads. Right, I'm off.
I do too.
I have my hands full.
I just figured you weren't busy enough while I was gone.
Of course.
Thought I'd roll in and give you
Too
a
much
full
free
plate.
time. That's what people say about me. All right, well, take care, Faye. Update you soon.
She'll give him a quick hug before she bounds
Gives
out
a
of the room.
pat. All right. Beautiful. Just to plug it in for regular viewers, Serena has to step away for a little while from the campaign. She won't be here for the foreseeable future. Fingers crossed and all, she'll be able to come back at one point. Just how it gets sometimes with life and all. So, that being said, for in-game, while I'm gonna sort of in a meta way put a pin in this, I will say that you've probably seen Dia past couple of days and probably going out a little bit here and there as you go to get her to prepare for the gala. Dia's your star, socialite. Familiar with these, you find instead 3 coiled letters written on parchment, each with a name on it, one of your names. And I'll put a bit of a pin in that until we get some more of that set and fleshed out. But needless to say, Dia will be away. She's left for the time being. Difficult choice, but she has elaborated in your notes, and once we kind of know better what that looks like, we can kind of revisit that. But little bit of a shock, of course, before the gala. Um, but of course, task at hand as well. The lost gods were made. So, okay. With that, yeah, I'll probably put that a couple days ago so that characters have had a couple days to like sort through that. So it's not right before the gala. That's probably not great. So a couple days, you're like, all right. So we're back to the gala. Here we are. You had your werewolf thing after that, and then today is the gala. And let me skippity doo dah day to my notes here. Where are we? Over here. Let's take a look at what everyone has set up for their characters. For players that have a link to their garb for the gala, if you feel up to linking it in Twitch, go right ahead. And I'll kind of go around. If you want to describe it at all and like how it fits on you, go for it. If you're like, I'll pass, I just like it, that's okay too. I'll start with Tuna if you either way.
Yes, so I will put it in the chat. So Tuna's is like, so in the picture it's gray, but I think theirs is like a dark tealish, bluish because that's their new vibe. Still with like the silver like crystals and everything on it, kind of like a sheer shirt that's made of crystals almost. And also, I didn't realize the model was a femme model because I just saw like the close up of the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a more masculine shape on Tuna, but just very almost like dripping in crystals with like the sheer undershirt and then this like jacket that also has crystals embedded on it, and just very like almost angular silhouette to it. Sorry, I love fashion, but I'm bad at describing it. But the link is in the Twitch, and so it's there. And
Awesome.
I think they also have like their hair slicked back, and maybe like crystals kind of a little bit in it, and then like just a smoky eye, just a basic smoky eye. I don't think they go hard on makeup, but they got a little bit going on.
I love it. It's so cool. Awesome. So there's like, I imagine like in any classic montage, right? There's like a little changing station in the room and everyone else is sort of waiting outside. So it's gonna shink, it's like, yeah, check this out. Little flex, little, all the crystals, the smoky eye and the that nice, sort of that masculine fit to it and everything. Love it. Love it. All right. Ladrin, how about you?
I will share the link later, or here in a little bit. So I didn't even think about hair and makeup until like just now. But okay, so like she usually has, I think in the new character art, she has two like braids down. It's a little messy. So I think she would have her hair fully down and it's like a wavy curled look, and there's probably like vinery decorations like woven in with we'll say little like silver like sequence diamond things. Kind of like I'm having flashbacks to like senior prom for some reason.
Nice.
Like back like in what was that? Oh, I'm not gonna say it, never mind. But anyways, like they have like let me just not. But like pinched, you would pinch like these little sequins like in your hair,
nice.
whatever for
Sounds so
prom,
cool.
like prom, whatever. I mean, it was a thing. So it's kind of like that, except yes, thank you. It's kind of like that, but way fancier, obviously. It's actually like gala-esque. And then her makeup is like a really pretty smoky eye because I love the smoky eye look. With like dark like eyeliner, and it's a little smoky like under the eye. Because why not? And then her dress, I love this so much. So everything is pretty much exactly like the. Can I? Come on. I was trying to see if I can link it now.
Oh, okay.
Can I link it? Paste it. Okay. Hopefully that fixes or that does it.
Yes.
So yeah, it's pretty much exactly like that. But she wants to be a little showy when she like I'm imagining we're like being introduced at this gala, but she's gonna like do a little trick when she gets there. Because the cape that's kind of covering her arms doesn't have that blue glow to it yet. And she does have like eloquent, can't talk, gloves, just in case for safety. She wasn't going to do that, but
okay.
after today, she's going to have some really pretty like midnight navy gloves to kind of match. And she may do them like just up to here. She won't do it full sleeve because she wants her new vines and stuff to be shown off. And I think she may have a necklace. I don't know.
Okay.
And then just for added flavor, before she does her little trick thing, I'll explain it when we get to the gala. But Gregory has a little bow tie. He's going to be involved with this gala.
That's so cute. Is it like one of the pet ones? It just is like a collar.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. And and Fiora.
Okay. Also bad at describing things, but we'll give it a shot. So it's gonna be like a dark red dress with some black decorations, kind of like thorn-like looking things along the gown. Kind of like a low plunging V-neck kind of piece for the top. Collar, some gloves, and they'll have like red strings that almost look like lines of blood, kind of connecting the piece all together. And I'm gonna try and put a link in. I don't know how well it's gonna work because I'm just kind of copying it, opening it up in a browser, and sending that. So tell me if it works or not. Hopefully it does because I really want you guys to see it. And if not, I'll find another way to share it. But
it worked for me.
Awesome. Yay. So slay.
Much slay.
Much slay. Yeah, and then her hair will just kind of be curled and messily put up, and maybe like some red crystals adorning the hair. Red is the color of the evening for her tonight.
Awesome. Well, I love it. Fancy, yeah. So all of you have kind of come out, and the other two are always sitting there. Yeah. Everyone's ready now. 3 of you for the gala. I'm gonna go around and you can either pick a name, or for those that do not want to pick a name,
I'm so scared now.
I will give you a name. Yeah.
Why wouldn't we want to pick our own name?
I don't want to ever. I don't know if I have my list prepared of safe names to choose from.
Nice. All right. Well, Ladrin, you've ended up with the name Ella Cascbo. So you'll have to write that down somewhere. So you got it. Yes, you're a clothier of some renown. Visiting Avalon.
Summer now.
Of some renown. You have some
I
prestige
was like,
here.
Is that a cow? Okay.
Nice. All right. Tuna. You are Zeaz. Zeeaz. An acrobat. Retired performer. You've operated with some traveling troops in the past.
Tuna, do an acrobatics check right now.
It's +3.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It is +3. I'm retired. I'm out of the game. That's what happened to the horn. It was an acrobatics accident.
Oh. Get
I
it.
love it. Figure, do you want to pick one, or do you want me to pick one for you?
I would love to see what you've got cooked
Oh,
up, actually.
okay. Let's see. What did I land on here? That's what I need. Where are you? Ah, you are Diana Ashglade.
Ooh.
You have served as a knight, elsewhere, foreign continent, and after your kingdom fell, you were now traveling, seeking whatever. There's no more. You could add whatever you want to that backstory, but you're now out there traveling. Diana Ashglade.
I like to think that we have like little cards with our information on it. And I just
Yes.
lean over to Feora and say, I think they got us mixed up. This doesn't seem right.
She'll like peer at it and she like, no, they just had a sense of humor.
Nice.
It is
Don't know
very
how to
distressed by
make-
this.
I'm gonna ask if I made this dress, and I totally I did. Can I
You
claim
designed
that
it
one? I
yourself.
designed it. That's right.
It's true.
Mm,
I love it. I love it.
Oh, they're gonna ask me to do a flip. I can't do a flip.
You're retired. You're
I'm
retired.
retired. I'm out of shape. I
You
can't do
are
it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
We should try right now, like just
Just to see.
just once.
I want to try to do a flip real quick.
Okay,
before we
make an
leave.
acrobatics
I wanna-
check. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Flip. I think that a
Cool.
basic
That's a
flip.
21.
Oh yeah, you do like 3 flips in a row and land it perfect.
Wow.
I've never done that before.
What else have you been lying about?
I don't know. I wish I knew. Maybe that was part of the memories that just didn't come back. I don't know.
Oh God.
Amazing.
All right, let me make sure. All right, let me just relink this so it's fresh in Discord. You are given, like, you can keep this card with you, or you can just like memorize it and go. But it's the Council of Avalon. These are the main people that you're here to keep an eye on, as they're the most likely candidates for possession that would have pull and sway in the city, or people very close to them. The gala itself is being held at where are we here? Where are you? Come on. Okay, at the Mornhell Estate. Of course, you will notice that one of the council people is Bess Mornhell. Now, because it's Avalon and not your typical city, it's not her estate. It's an estate that her family donated to the city so that all sorts of people can have functions here. It's not privileged. It's not just nobles. You know, it's very equitable in the city. And they donate it so that at least the building and everything is free. And people may just have to, whatever it means, have to cater it otherwise. This is a rather grand function. It's a celebration. Not of a particular. Where is that actually? I'll have to look at that. I think there is something it's celebrating. It was not trivial, but something from the past of Avalon long ago. It's just tradition, and they do this every year. And so, you all arrive at this beautiful estate. Again, here in the residential area of Avalon, you don't have the ritzy part of town and this and this. All these different zone sort of structures are just built in with one another. So there's a this palatial estate here that's been donated for this purpose. And then there are other homes that are smaller, mid-sized, and this and that around the area as well. As you Sure. Let me upload this. Where are we? Where are you?
I'm so
so
sorry.
Yes.
Cannot eat, I cannot sleep tonight. I think that's
I
all.
love
Don't
that
get me started.
so
I'll do the
much.
whole thing. I gotta mute.
That is amazing.
Mm.
All right, this is should be under Grand Descent. Let's take a look and see if I can find that image for our players. Where are you? E, F, G. Here we are. That's in Discord. All right, for our viewers at home, I'm gonna try and get this up as I'm talking, so my apologies if that goes sideways with multitasking. But it is a beautiful grand staircase that you descend into the great room, which is what you see below here for our players anyway. And as you make your way down, your names and titles are announced. So let's see, Ladrin, what was your name and title in your previous occupation again?
There's a fly. Let me scroll up. Hold on. Ella Caspo.
Ella
I'm a
Caspo, now arriving.
my title. I'm just a clothier
Clothier.
worldly renown.
Okay, beautiful. Clothier
Uh,
of renown.
oh,
How do you want to walk down the stairs?
I think what she'll do is she's gonna probably play this really poorly, but she's gonna try to like take on the Ella persona, and she's going to with a flick of her wrist. It's kind of like produce flame, but because of her new, like in my mind, her new upgrade, the produce flame like travels down her vines, like through the flowers, and there's a magical like fiery glow underneath the cape, and so she's just gonna kind of walk around like on fire, but not.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hunger Games.
So yeah. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's Hunger Games,
Beautiful.
but like it's not going to hurt you because it's coming literally from inside her body, which all the fire does. But
Gotcha.
she has it. It's magical. I don't care. It's happening. And then Gregory pops up in his little dapper.
Oh, Gregory. Okay. And you whisper to the answer, and Gregory. And Gregory.
Sir Gregory.
Sir Gregory. Gives you like a look like all right. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And let me just get that out to our viewers as well here. Let's just switch us over to a bit of a different layout. I have that right here. Get me back up there. I get it. Over here. Thanks. All right, Tuna Legion Figure. There we go.
Have we seen each other's outfits?
Yes, in the changing room back in the
okay.
Thieves Guild. Yes. All right.
When she's walking down the stairs, real quick, she's going to, if Fiora's like directly behind her, she's not going to say this out loud, but directly like private message Fiora and say, save a dance for me later. If we can, I don't know if that's
obviously.
the squeal comes through the DM. So, anyways,
nice.
she continues to walk down.
Okay. I love that. All right. Let's see. Tuna, what was your name again?
Ziaz.
Right. The acrobat.
The acrobat. I don't know how that's gonna be a title.
See
As
us!
big buff 19 strength tuna comes lumbering.
The acrobat! And people almost look expectantly. Like, there's plenty of people that pause every time someone's announced. And they're like, are they going to do some tumbles down the steps? What are they going to
I
do?
lean over and say, retired.
Retired! Oh, okay. Used to be playing.
Just awkward wave, like, what's up? You know that scene of Toby in is it the third Spider-Man when Toby Maguire's going down the street just like finger
Yeah.
gunning
Oh
at
my
people?
god.
That one, that's Tuna.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I
yes.
love that. Awesome. All right. And Feyor, your name again?
Diana Ashglade.
Diana Ashglade.
Knight.
Knight. How do you want to walk down the stairs?
Normally, like a person.
Okay. Nice.
No
Why did I
flair,
think of
nothing?
that?
Because everyone was expecting you to do cartwheels down the stairs.
It's true, and I would have really broken something worse than a horn.
Amazing.
Okay, you're a Hitler.
True.
Nice.
If
real
I break
reason
my
to
neck, I don't know
become
how
a
much that
cleric.
would help.
Okay. All right. So all of you have come down, and let me just go back to my notes here now that you've all been introduced. Right, this is all in here, right? Make sure I'm. Oh, let's see. Yes. So as you descend these stairs, you make your way through this first little area into the actual great room, which I will share to our viewers here, and I will share in Discord, because all these events, of course, are made to be extra fantastical in this world. This is the great room. It's filled with beautiful dancing lights and vibrant chandeliers. A lot of flora that just is draped everywhere. A magical view through what would ordinarily be windows in the view of the city now has a jungle at sunset uh, through the windows. People walk up and down the grand set of stairs here on different balconies of different levels as the floor sprawls out in front of you as well. It's busy, of course, lively, not to the point of being crowded, but almost. Oops, I need to fix that. Edge. Go. Here on earth. Oh, it's down here. Yeah. There we go. Anyway, so this is sort of the part of the party, the gala, where people greet one another, people you're familiar with, have introductions. If you're making introductions with other people, networking and making small talk. But for you all, you're also keeping a careful eye out. So before I ask you for perception or anything, I'll just see if any of you have anything you want to do. If you want to go to a certain area, if you want to introduce yourself to anyone, or what would you like to do?
Feora definitely does like, her typical walk around and schmooze kind of thing. Just introduce herself with a fake name, shaking hands, idle conversation. Will eventually move herself like up some stairs for like a vantage point.
Okay. Right. Anything?
I think Tuna
Yes.
is like a little bit pouty because their date was not able to make it through no fault of their own,
Yeah.
but like still kind of sucks. And also Tuna doesn't do this sort of thing well, so they're just kind of like against a column, just like glass of water or something in hand, just
Nice.
kind of like not socializing.
Nice, awesome. I love it. Okay. Latron, how about you?
Ladrin also doesn't know what to do at these things because why would she? And so she's gonna try to like I think her first instinct would be to do what Tuna's doing and like pretty much be a wallflower. But she walks that way, but then she's like and then it's gonna be very awkward. She's gonna be like to the first person, hello,
Mm.
how are you?
Oh, hi. Ooh, I'm all right. Oh, you're that Clothier, right?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I don't know much of anything about that, but judging by the look of your outfit, clearly a master.
Thank you for recognizing artistry and
Of course.
elegance.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know words.
Clearly, yes, I love it. Um, did you always know that you wanted to be a clothier, or what brought you to that place in your life?
Well, you see, I had an aunt who was our like local seamstress, and like to sew and create and weave, and you know, it's just that's just what she did. She was a spinster in our little clan village, and so
I
I was
see.
bored
Hmm.
and thought, what does a spinster do? They make clothes. I'm gonna make clothes too.
All right.
Anyways, I'm very, very famous. So
I well then. Well, I won't take up much more of your time. It's a pleasure. My name is Rupert Lacroix. I'm a I'm a brewer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope, hey, maybe we can network in the future.
yes, yes, Lacroix.
Mm.
See you around. And she just kind of like flaunts around like she's trying to oversell her dress. And
Nice.
and then I think in the dragon chat, like I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
And just moving and she's doing this to every single person
Mm.
because she doesn't know what to do. So she's like, let me just make this as awkward as I can. So that's what she's doing.
Did y'all ever watch That So Raven growing up? Because that's the exact vibes.
That's hilarious.
The Do You Carry a Lunchbox episode where she has like that blonde wig.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
Ladrid right
Yeah.
now.
Amazing.
All
Love it. I
right.
love it so much.
Okay, so Tuna, you're sort of chilling in your spot. Legion, you're Feyre, you're going around and networking and stuff. And you're listening. There's other people being welcomed and introduced. And you hear name. Let me find my spot here. Wrong document. There we go. That you recognize. Which is Mindartus Halcyon. The rest of you might recognize Halcyon as Dia's last name, as a much older woman. Carefully, with someone sort of on her arm helping her down the stairs, arrives. For Feora, you know this to be Dia's Mahdi, grandma.
Oh, grandmama.
There's some, applause. She's somewhat known here in Avalon. and comes down and begins networking. I would ask everyone to make a perception check, if you would, as you're keeping an eye on council people and mingling. Pretty please. Tuna, let me know what you got.
I'm gonna use, just so we have like a decently high number, I'm gonna use my DM inspiration.
Ooh.
Just
Oh,
it's
shit,
almost
I
the end of the
forgot about that.
session anyways,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
might as well. That is a 22.
Oh, nice. Okay. Good. Ladrin, how about you? Yeah, and you do all have a D10, and Tuna's got 2. Sarah's got 2.
Yeah, I had to also use it because so total with the inspiration 15.
Okay. All right. And
So
Feora?
it was
Oh, sorry.
okay.
All right, good. Yeah.
19.
19. All right, with that, you all notice this as you hear the name. Oops. Let me get back there. Do our thing. Sorry, I just saw that you put the blonde wig one in the in the chat.
Betty and Chelsea are Tuna and Feora.
Nice. You hear the name being announced. Dinless Naghusnath. And this you recognize that as the name of the non-binary council member, Titan. As they step out into the top, and there's a lot of applause because they're a council person here. As they begin their descent, let's see, where are they? Oh yeah, they look. Of course, I've got the image there. Oh, man, I'm so sorry, viewers. I will get that image up here. They mid-30s. The teal hair, black eyes, the seafoam green skin, or I think they have green eyes actually. They stand about 6 feet tall, have a moderately lean, muscular-esque build. And interestingly, you all pick up on the fact that as they're reaching the bottom of the stairs, Charles Glorybuff, another council member, is already in the crowd. He's been here and he's been mingling. And he calls out to Dinless. Dinless! And gives a kind of a smile and a gesture to come over. And you see Dinless gives him a cold look. And almost doesn't wave him off, but walks past him. You can also see, let's see, 15's enough. Yep. You can see that Charles Glorybuff is visibly angered, trying to keep it low, but with your perception, you see he's visibly angered. There's a little hors d'oeuvre in his hand. He kind of starts squishing. Then by this action. Yeah, and for a little bit, there are more introductions coming down as as you continue chatting or hanging out in a corner, and going about business. Super quickly get this image up for our friends watching. I do not multitask around this and get it done, so let's quick. Click the open button 30 times. There we go. It's not working. What have I done? Alright. We're just going to keep it pretty straightforward here. I'm sorry if it's not a super pretty a way to break it down here, viewers. I'm just trying to get it in its little spot. How'd the great room get out of there? That's so silly. There's like 4 of the same picture now? I swear, sometimes I just don't know what's going on with this, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, top tier here. I have to figure all that out later. That's so ridiculous. Anyway, Why would that turn off? Oh, there we go. Okay, ta-da! There you go, viewers. Yay, Dinless. I really liked how they came out, so definitely wanted them up there. All right. With those perception checks, there are a couple of other things that unfold during this phase of the gala here, the introduction phase. At one point, I think, if you all gather back, at one point or another during this introduction phase, there's a server that comes up to you, Feyora. Your midnight rainbow, and has this like a champagne flute with this rainbow color stacks on stacks of through the rainbow drink cocktail. They pass you the drink, and as you reach to grab it, you ever so slightly reach under the cuff of their sleeve and draw out a small piece of parchment, which you deftly grasp within your hand as you grab the drink from them. With a little bow, and you head off. Of course, you know that this is likely a scouting report done by those in the staff you've put in here beforehand. It's up to you if you want to read that, make the time to go to a place where you can read that now, or if you want to, do that in a bit. Up to you. Maybe in a bit for timing.
Probably in a bit.
Okay, there are two. Oh. Yeah, which thing do we want to end on? Oh my goodness. I will figure out in a sec. There's another incident that you see. This one with, let me get their whole name here. The Magli Eleneth, also of the council. They were here before you. You've been keeping an eye on them as from your different positions. You see as a nondescript server, save for the large purple rose pinned to their uniform, steps up to Lemagli. Lemagli's eyes open wide, briefly. Makes a few quick glances around the great room. Can I ask each of you to make a quick, stealth check? Burp. A quick stealth check.
Oh god, I should have saved my.
Yeah. This is sort of, it's for flavor.
All of us?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god.
Do I need to pass without a trace us?
I still have mine and the session's almost over. I'm using my extra one.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah, 2. Let me know what you got.
16.
Okay, nice. Ladrin?
11.
Oh, okay. And Feyora?
Natural 1 for 23.
Amazing. You can't get less than a
here.
10, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Damn. I love it. So Lemagli's eyes open wide as a server approaches him. He makes a few quick glances around the room, catching your eye, Latron, in the process.
Oh.
Huffedly, he aggressively whispers something in the server's ear. The server cracks a small smile, nods, then walks away, serving tray in hand. Lemagli looks back up at you, Ladrin, stares briefly, and is then interrupted by another partygoer making an introduction. His politician's smile once again dawned on his face as he returns to networking with the crowd. The next visitor, the next name that catches your ears is announced. Now arriving, they'll know the Mystic. Of course, Tuna, that's one of your pirate people that you're like, oh! Pirate and scholar, a retired pirate and scholar. As they walk down, I think they've got the Raven, Lil, is that right? Did they have the Raven on their shoulder and do it? Yeah, okay, good. In all of their glory, she's walking down the stairs, owning it, and begins mingling with the crowd. And lastly, as you feel like the last of the invitations should be rolling in before heading to the next phase of the evening. Rolling back up here. Yes, dinner, that is. One more name. This one just catches your ear, Bayora. Now arriving, Minera the Sage. As your sister comes down from the top of the stairs. One that Latron and Tuna have not met yet. And I'll put that picture in Discord. Sorry, viewers. You're gonna have to wait till next week on that one. Where are we? Where are you? Well, I'll put it in there in a minute. Anyway, with that, we'll end tonight's session. Yay! As Minera arrives. There we are. That's why she was where I wanted her to be.
Who is the one that was clocking Ladron? What was the name?
Lemagli. They're on that banner for the
Okay.
yeah. Just in case that's ends up helpful. But yeah, with that, we'll catch back up next week, and we'll get to find out more about like what's going on. Who's the server with the purple rose? You know, why is Dia's Mahdi here? Feyre's sister. Of course, you might remember Feyre's a while ago, but your other siblings were like talking about her, like, yeah, she's in town. We're gonna get dinner, but we didn't know if we should tell you. And you're like, you can tell me. So she is here. Dun dun dun. Anyway, lots of fun. Werewolf fight, and you cured everybody. That's great. And I can't wait to do more of this gala and be able to see like the other. There's so much more going on here too. There we go. I put her in our Discord too. Anyway, thank you viewers for hanging out and watching with us. You've been watching Sundered Faete. It's our Tuesday night D&D campaign. Tuesday, isn't it? Where we have all of the awesome here. Lots of drama, obviously, and fantasy. We're back to streaming, so we stream every Tuesday night, 9 to midnight Eastern. Come and catch us next week and see what's going on at this gala. All right, we'll catch you all later. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.